Okay, how you doing, everyone? This is Coco again. I'm going to be showing you in this video lesson how to get a bass guitar or a regular guitar, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, whatever, onto Cubase Elements 15. There's a couple of things you have to do. It works very much similar to other DAWs. Getting connected, but I wanted to walk through the process in case you don't know. Won't be too long of a lesson. So in order to do it, you're going to have to, unlike your MIDI, which connects directly into into Cubase when you hook it up with a USB, whether it's a C or a regular size. In order to do that with a guitar or other instrument that amplifies analog, has analog, you're going to need an audio interface. And that's what I'm running, of course, to get the microphones and everything that I currently have. But this is a Zoom AMS-22. It's powered by the USB, so once you plug it in, it's powered. But then you hook your guitar cable into this device, and then you're able to get the information into Cubase. So you're going to have to do that first. So I wanted to show you that. Let me go ahead and minimize this picture and bring up Cubase. In Cubase, what you need to do is add a track, an analog track, one of the ones that has the waveform on here. And then you're going to do this for either your microphones or any of your instruments like this jazz bass here. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to hit this button. It's going to ask you to add a track. You give it a name. Let's just say, we'll call it jazz bass 2, since I already have one. And then you can pick a color here. Let's go with a hot pink color, add the track. And so it's going to added it up here. I can always drag it to a lower position if I want to. It's not going to pick up unless you select the soloing, and it'll actually pick up. Okay, in order to use the particular input that you have through your audio interface, you have to make sure that it is connected up through. So let's just double check that. You go to the inspector, you go over here to routing, and you figure out what's this connected through. In my case, it's going to be connected through the Zoom AMS-24, so I'm going to select that. In order to hear your instrument, what you have to do is you have to turn the monitor on. And that's pretty high. So I'll go ahead and use this other one, which is set at a lower level right now. Same thing. I did exactly the same thing with this one. In fact, I'll just get rid of this other one that I just added, since it's not set up exactly correct. So I'll go over here to Project. I want to remove the selected track. Okay, so now it's giving me that. And so now your guitar, your bass guitar or your regular guitar input is picked up and brought into Cubase. Okay, so now I'm going to record a little bit of bass guitar over Asia. This is a cover that I've done a while back, and I'll go ahead and play, and you'll see on the screen that what I'm playing is put in a waveform, not in MIDI. So you're going to have it in waveform, almost very much like you would have for for vocals or anything that you record with a microphone. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll see if I can play along and see if it makes any sense as it's going through. All right, you ready? Up on the hill, people never stand. They just Okay, so let me stop it there. You heard me play that section. It recorded it. It recorded in this gray color here. And let's just zoom in on this for a second. And you can see what you have. And there's a couple of things that you can do. You have to set the level of the guitar input so that it's not clipping. And most audio interfaces have some kind of light or something that will show you whether the level is too high. This is pretty good. I have this set for my system right now, but if it comes in too hot, you can sometimes have clipping. If it comes in too low, the good thing that you can do with Cubase is come over here to this little, it's sort of a triangle that's pointing downward. What you can do is you can raise and lower the level on the individual track. You see me raising it and lowering it? What I like to do is I like to keep it at a higher level, but not so that it's touching any of the lines. You can expand these lines out just by grabbing the bottom of one of the tracks. You see how I'm doing that? Gives you a better view. So you can raise and lower it. So that's what I recorded when I was playing with the bass rather. Okay, in order to hear it, you have to take the monitor off. So again, when you're recording it, you have to have the monitor on if you want to hear it. If you don't want to hear it, you can play it, but you won't be able to hear it through your headphones or the speakers, whatever you're playing. Normally what I do, I don't have any microphones running and I'm running it through headphones because you get some back feed if you're running it through the speaker. So just have to keep that in mind. Okay, couple of other things. These sliders here sort of set the level, kind of like what you're doing on the mixing. So you can set a relative level. You can do a lot of that here on the inspector tab, which is this one right here. Okay, so let's just listen to how that sounds and see if I made any sense. Let me take off the recording enable. So I've got the Dex electric piano on, soloing. I got my vocals, and I have the bass guitar that I just recorded. So let me play it. You ready? Up on the hill, people never stare. They just I need to turn it up a little bit. You can hear it. Chinese music under the banyan tree here at the Dude Ranch. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Sounds all right. I mean, I'm not the best bass player in the world, but you get the idea. So that's how you record. Now, on a track, you can fade in and out on an analog track by using this little triangle in the very corner. You can spread it out. See how it fades in or fades out? You can use that when you're doing your mixing so that you're actually fading in. It'll ramp up slowly, and you can adjust that. Okay, so that's one thing that you can do. Also, make sure you save the doggone thing after you've recorded it. So make sure you do that, or else, get yourself in trouble. Okay, the only other thing I want to show you is, okay, maybe you wanted to add some effects. So just like before, and I think I showed you in another video, you highlight the track that you're in, and then you go over here to the channel tab, and then you can select under inserts any of the things that you have as plug-in effects. There'll be another lesson on plug-in effects, how you install them, and then how you get them adjusting and stacking them together. But in this particular case, let's just say that I want to have some heavier bass in this. One of these plugins that I have is called Bass Hammer. It's by Nembrini. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. I added it to that track because it's on that track now. I've added it. Let me bring it up. And essentially what you're doing on this plugin is you can choose to make this a pretty heavy bass. So let's make it into some blues type thing, since it's sort of jazz rock blues with. But you can do all kinds of adjustments on here, change the cabinet, all kinds of things, which I'm not totally up to speed on all the things that this particular plugin does, but it is a good one. And they're not too expensive, maybe 20 bucks or something like that. But anyway, okay, so that's how you add that. So let's hear it now with the plugin of the bass hammer on my jazz bass. Oh yeah, it added more. Almost too much. Chinese music. I may have to lower it down a bit. Yeah, I lowered the master down. Above the sea. Okay, so anyway, that's it. Save your work, and essentially that's how you record a bass guitar or an acoustic guitar onto Cubase Elements. There may be other ways to do it. I know that you can do it as a group. You can do multiple plugins at the same time. You can also do multiple. You can record multiple items at the same time. But if you're just doing an individual instrument, that's how you do it. So hopefully that helps you. And with that, we'll catch you next time.